go ahead and tell me your full name, sir.
My name is Carlos Griffin.
Okay, you consent to Mr. Garcia appearing for Shannon Locke in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. On the screen, I have the motion to revoke your community supervision.
Okay.
On July 21st, 2016, the court found you guilty of the first-degree felony offense of possession with intent to deliver a controlled substance 4 to 200 grams. At that time, the judge sentenced you to 6 years confinement, suspended that, and put you on probation for 6 years.
Yes, ma'am.
Since that time, the state has filed a motion alleging that you have failed to comply with your conditions of probation. State, go ahead and read your first allegation.
On or about the 4th day of March 2021 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Carlos James Griffin committed the offense of managing delivery controlled substance, penalty group 1, in violation of condition number 1.
Is that true or not true?
It's true, Your Honor.
State?
The state would abandon the other allegations in the motion.
What is the recommendation?
The state would ask that you revoke the defendant's probation and alter it to 5 years TDC. And in exchange for that, the state has filed a dismissal to take into consideration the new case.
What's the case number?
It is 2021 CR 7234.
Okay, and how much time does your client need to surrender, Mr. Garcia?
If he can turn himself Friday of next week, that'll be greatly appreciated, Your Honor.
Let me just check what that looks like. Yes, so Friday would be the better day, Friday the 17th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And Judge, I would just ask that you admonish the defendant that if he does not appear, then you can still have the full range of punishment.
Well, I would impose your original sentence, which is 6 years. I mean, it's already a conviction for 6 years. So if you don't show up, you've already pled true. I can proceed to give you the original sentence, which is 6 years. You have an agreement right now for 5. In TDC time, that's a lot of time. So it's in your best interest to show up on the 17th, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we'll see you here in person. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
May I be excused, Your Honor?
Yes, we'll see you guys next Friday for sentencing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do I hang up too?
Yes, sir, you're excused.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you going to sign the dismissal though, Judge?
No, I'm gonna wait till he appears.
Okay.
Okay, so it's the 3 ag robberies, evading, and felon in possession.
And then, yes, that's correct. That's the one that are on this particular case.
What he doesn't have is any conditions, and I normally put people on GPS. So I'll give him some time. I'll give him till next on Monday to get it on. Unless they can take him tomorrow. I think they can take him tomorrow. Where do you live? You live in San Antonio?
Yeah.
How come there's a California address? 837 Oxford Court. Who wrote that?
Oh, that's a mail address. Yeah, I'll put that. I know the address the one now.
You know, do you have the address with you?
Yeah.
Hang on. Is that where you're gonna be living? Can I have a conditions sheet from over there? Oh, thank you. Everyone's gonna get a copy of this, okay? Travis, do you want your witness on the record now?
Sure.
All right, David, we're gonna take a record in the courtroom. You can have a seat over here. Sorry. Thank you. I'm vaccinated. Okay. It's probably better if you take it off
Okay, for
because
sure.
it's the best way that my court reporter's on Zoom, so.
Perfect.
All right, let's go on the record, please. This is Nightmag cause number 616-920, Nightmag 621-970, 971, 972, 973, and 975. The state of Texas versus Deontay Monroe, and Deontay is DEONTA. Where is the apostrophe?
It's on top of that.
On top of the A is an apostrophe. I got it. Attorneys, please make your announcements for the record.
Travis Rodriguez for the state of Texas. Leo Gonzalez for defendant.
Mr. Monroe is appearing in person in the courtroom. Go ahead and tell me your full name for the record, sir. Hang on. The microphone has to be on green.
Did David get it?
Did you get their announcements, David?
It's Deontay Monroe.
We do.
Okay, everyone just make your announcements again now that the mics are on.
Travis Rodriguez for the state of Texas.
Leo Gonzalez for Deontay Monroe.
Deontay Monroe.
Okay, we're going to make a record of the fingerprint analysis that occurred this morning. Mr. Rodriguez, call your first witness.
Yes, Your Honor, the state calls to the stand, Mr. Didn't you say Vincent?
Vincent, yes.
What is your last name, Vincent?
Vincent Villarreal.
Okay, Vincent. Go ahead, state.
Judge, is he sworn?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this cause shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? His mic is on, David. If you can't hear him, just let me know. Go ahead.
For the purposes of this.
And Your Honor, for the purposes of this hearing and this hearing only, I've conferred with opposing counsel and we've agreed to stipulate to this witness's expert qualifications.
Okay,
Yes, all for limited purposes of this hearing. Your Honor.
yes, I understand. Go ahead.
Okay, Mr. Villarreal, this morning, I showed you a pen pack, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And you had an opportunity to examine that pen pack for fingerprints.
Yes, sir.
And that pen pack, did it have legible fingerprints?
It did.
Were they, do you feel comfortable enough with those fingerprints to compare them?
Yes.
Okay. And then after that, you had an opportunity to fingerprint somebody in this courtroom, correct?
Yes, sir.
Can you point out that person and identify him by an article of clothing?
He's wearing a black shirt.
Is he sitting at defense counsel table?
Yes, he is.
How about hairstyle?
It's long hair.
Okay. Okay. Record reflect that the witnesses identified the defendant.
The record will still reflect.
Mr. Villarreal, did you get a chance to fingerprint the defendant?
Yes, I did.
And then after you did you compare those fingerprints from today with that pen pack I showed you earlier?
Yes, I did.
Do you have any conclusions based on that comparison?
They're one and the same. They're from the same person.
Okay. Nothing further, Your Honor. Pass the witness.
Any questions of this witness?
No questions, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. You may step down. Tell me who you work for,
I work for the sheriff's office.
the BCSO? Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
Would you like me to turn the mic off?
Yes. Anything further, Mr. Rodriguez?
No, not at this time, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. I need to assess conditions, Mr. Monroe. Just give me a minute.
Yes,
please.
Your Honor.
Hey, David, we're gonna want a copy of the hearing from last Friday. Can you let us know how much that will cost to get that?
That was not David.
Oh,
That was Ms. Kane.
what was Miss Kane?
Karen Kane, Karen.Kane@bear.org.
Yep.
Remember, she put her email on the.
Yep.
Do you work, Mr. Monroe?
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
What do you do?
I work as a janitor at a store. Myself,
Okay. What store is that?
it's called a food store. It's also California.
Oh, I think you did say that last week.
He did here.
Yeah.
Judge, I'm sorry, so last week on last Friday, we had the hearing to reduce the bonds. Did you lower those bonds?
No, ma'am.
No, the bonds are made.
He made bond on all those cases. I have copies of the bonds in my hands right now. Is there a no contact order? Is there any complainants' names, any locations I need to assess?
Yes, Judge. Trying to pull up the report right now. It's gonna be CVS on Nacogdoches. I can actually maybe Google and get an exact address.
Sure. So Mr. Monroe, besides, David, can we go on the record, please? Mr. Monroe, yes.
Can we have everybody turn their mics back on, please?
I'm sorry.
Can you hear me, David?
What'd you say,
Everybody's
David?
mics.
Yes, they're back on. We're gonna go back on the record. We were just talking informally. All right, Mr. Monroe, we did start a hearing last week on a motion to reduce your bond, so I'm gonna deny that motion as moot. It's moot at this point. You've made bond. However, I am going to assess conditions of release. These conditions are separate from your bond. Okay, you have a bondsman, you have certain obligations to him. This is completely different. This is, you're gonna have to report to pretrial services. I'm going to order GPS partial to allow you to work. What, do you know your schedule?
Yeah, it's on from 8 to 9.
8 to 9, every day, 6 days, 5 days?
Some
What?
days they call me off early. I'm part-time right now.
Okay, so whatever your schedule is needs to be delivered to pretrial services. Okay. So partial house arrest, allow for employment. I'm going to waive the GPS fees. There's to be no contact with CVS located.
Yes, Your Honor, at 15038 Nacogdoches, San Antonio, Texas, 78247.
Okay. There is a prohibition of any firearms. You're prohibited from possessing any firearms. You are going to be drug and alcohol tested every week, and it will be through pretrial services. I'm going to waive the fees of the testing.
Judge, I do have some complainant names too
Oh,
to add.
yes.
I believe, Your Honor, they're employees in the alleged incident, so I think covering the CVS would be sufficient. He doesn't know these individuals outside of that from the alleged incident.
What are the names?
I'm sorry?
What are the names?
It is, I'm going to spell this one phonetically, or it's phonetically Samit Thorat Salib Bebawi. I'll spell it, Your Honor. It's first name Sameh, second name Tharwat, third name Saleeb, last name Bebawy.
Okay, I got it.
Next one is an Amy Lynn Anderson.
Okay,
And the third is going to be a Michael Long Win. Last name spelled Nguyen.
okay, I have it all. Anything else before we go off the record?
Excuse me. No, nothing from the state at this time, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. You're all excused once that indictment comes in. Oh, don't leave. I want you to have copies of this.
Okay.
Once the indictment comes, you'll get a trial setting.
All right, Your Honor. And in regards to his GPS,
2 copies of that. Yes.
what does he need to report in order to get that GPS set up?
He has to report, hang on. Let me see if there's somebody. We're off the record, David.
Abigail, this is Mr. Cepeda. Can I speak to Gretchen?
Hey, Luis,
Yes, Your Honor.
on Bustos, do you want me to just disregard the first packet that you made and just go with the second packet you made?
Yes, Judge, the 8124W that you would have received
Okay.
a while ago does include the indictment waiver, the
Yes.
plea packet, and the evidence as well. So yes, Judge.
So the second packet has everything. All right, so let's get ready to go on the record, please. And make sure it's green, Ruben.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Mr. Bustos, now I don't remember. Did you get sworn in?
Yes,
yesterday?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I did.
A lot has happened.
Yes, ma'am.
From the wrongful, and I didn't do anything like this. I didn't know what was going on. I was trying to take care of another case here in the wrongful. Very strong support.
Can Mr. Zepeda be put
Yes,
back
sir.
in
And I was
room
trying to
one
take
with
care of
me,
another
please?
charge.
Yes.
And I got mixed up and I didn't do any of the requirements here.
Mr. Bustos.
Yes, ma'am.
It's not gonna work. It's really loud.
Yes,
So
I'm finished with that case. Same.
So what we're gonna do is just what you did. So whenever you answer, go ahead and unmute yourself and then just mute yourself back.
Thanks for your knowledge.
All right, let's go on the record, please, David. This is cause number 2021 CR 8124W and 2021 8177W, the state of Texas versus Tommy Bustos. Attorneys, please make your announcements for the record.
Yes, Your Honor. Luis Echevarria for the state of Texas.
Ruben Flores for Mr. Bustos.
Okay, Mr. Bustos is appearing by video conference from the Bexar County Jail. Go ahead and tell me your full name, Mr. Bustos.
Tommy Bustos Jr. Tommy Bustos Jr.
Yes, I heard you. Mr. Bustos, on the screen, I have the true bill of indictment and I'm sorry, I have the information in cause number ending in 8124W. It does allege the offense of theft under 2,500 enhanced, actually. Yeah, theft under 2,500 enhanced. And then in cause number 8177, different theft, different store, different date, also theft under 2,500 enhanced. Do you understand the range of do you understand the charges that have been filed in this information, Mr. Bustos?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, before we talk about the range of punishment, I want to talk to you about this document, the waiver of indictment. I'm sorry, yes, the waiver of indictment and reading of rights and information. So normally, in every felony case, you have the right to a process with the grand jury. The grand jury reviews all of the evidence in your case. They decide if there's enough to charge you, what that charge will be, and then they deliver an indictment to you. You have 2 days to review that indictment with your attorney, and you have 10 days to prepare for trial. And that's true for both of these matters. Do you understand that that is your right to that process?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
When you sign this document called the waiver of indictment, you're telling me you want to give up that right to the grand jury. Is that what you intend to do?
Ma'am.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay, I will sign the waiver of indictment and make it part of the record. Both of these cases are state jail felonies. They are punishable by confinement in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, and that's for confinement in the state jail facility. Any period from 6 months to 2 years confinement. They also carry a possible fine of up to $10,000. Do you understand the range of punishment that applies for a state jail felony?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Okay, you have the right to a jury trial. You have the right to cross-examine all the witnesses against you. You have the right to remain silent. Those are your constitutional rights. Do you understand those?
Yes, ma'am.
When you sign the court's admonishments and waiver of rights, what you're telling me is you want to give up those rights. Is that what you intend to do? Yes?
Yes,
In cause number 8124W, is this your electronic signature?
yes, ma'am, it is.
And in cause number 8177W, is this your signature?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, I am.
If you were not a citizen, I'm still required to tell you that a plea of guilty or no contest to this charge could result in deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law. Are you satisfied with the representation of your attorney, Mr. Bustos?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Flores, does your client have a rational and factual understanding of the proceedings against him in both of these matters?
Yes, Judge.
Has he been able to assist you in the preparation of any defenses?
He has, Your Honor.
In your opinion, is he mentally competent to waive his rights and enter into a plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
I will accept the waiver and make it part of the record. Mr. Bustos, let's take a look at this plea bargain agreement that you made. This computer's really- It calls for 60 days in the Bexar County Jail pursuant to 1244 of the Penal Code. If the agreement is that the judgment is satisfied, it will run concurrent with the second theft enhanced case. Is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
And it looks like it's the exact same agreement in this case. So both cases will run concurrent with one another. Is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Mr. Flores, is that your understanding?
It is, Your Honor.
State, is that your understanding?
It is, Your Honor.
How many days does Mr. Bustos have in?
He's been I'm sorry.
Go ahead,
He's been in custody since June 19th, Judge.
which is 83 days. I have 83 days, Judge.
Thank you. What is your plea in cause number 8124W? Is it guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
What is your plea in 8177W? Is it guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Are you pleading no contest because you've talked about this matter with your attorney and you believe that this is in your best interest?
Yes, ma'am, it
Are you doing this freely and voluntarily?
is. Yes, ma'am.
Has anyone forced you to enter a plea today? Or offered you anything in exchange for your plea?
No, ma'am.
I will accept your plea of no contest. I find the plea is voluntarily made and I will ask the state to tender its proof in both cases.
Yes, Judge, the state offered State's Exhibit 1 and all attachments pending any objection from Mr. Flores.
No objections, Judge.
States 1 is admitted. Mr. Flores, are you satisfied the state complied with Article 3914?
I am, Your Honor.
I will sign the discovery acknowledgement and make it part of the record in both cases. Okay, give me just a minute so I can read the evidence, please.
Can somebody put Clark in the breakout room one with myself and his attorney, please?
Is Clark Gretchen?
Yeah.
I don't see a Clark.
William
Oh,
Clark?
never mind. Got it.
Thanks.
Luis, is there a dismissal coming? on Bustos?
Your Honor,
No,
let's
Judge.
see.
I have an assault second offense.
That's an MTR, Judge. I
That's the
believe.
MTR, Your Honor.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay,
We
We
have,
we have a general agreement on the MTR.
you have an agreement?
we have
we
a
do.
agreed recommendation, Judge, yes.
Okay, thank you. Let me just read the evidence then.
Judge, may I be excused? Thank you, you as well. Already, one. Yeah.
Judge, are you still in the middle of the plea?
I'm almost done.
Okay.
We can go back on the record, David. Mr. Bustos, I do find in both of these matters that the evidence is sufficient to substantiate your guilt.
Yes, ma'am.
I will find you guilty in both cases of a theft enhanced under 2500. I will assess punishment at 60 days confinement in the Bexar County Jail. You will get credit for the time that you have been in custody in this case, and that is pursuant to 1244. This will run concurrent. Both of the cases will run concurrent with each other. So in 2021 CR 8177, it will run concurrent with 2021 CR 8124W. I do find the judgment is satisfied in both of these matters. All right, thank you. Your excuse.
Judge, are you going to want to hear the MTR today?
Oh, yes, the MTR. I'm sorry. Sorry. Let's go on the record on the MTR. This is cause number 2020 CR 1159. Mr. Bustos. Mr. Bustos, what you need to do is you need to get a job because you were already here on a theft before in January. So this is the second MTR that's been filed against you.
Yes, ma'am. May I speak?
I did not, but actually, I held DDRF in abeyance the last time we did dual diagnosis outpatient treatment. Bianca? Nope, I'm talking. Bianca, tell me what happened with that. Yes, but take your mask off because I can't hear you.
Judge,
Yes. Sorry, dual diagnosis outpatient or the residential facility was held in advance.
But I
And I'm
ordered
not seeing
outpatient.
it was completed for the dual diagnosis outpatient treatment was not completed.
Did he ever enroll in it?
It doesn't look like a referral was made.
What is, go ahead and read your violation state.
Yes, Your Honor. In Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Tommy Bustos Jr., did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of March and April 2021 in violation of condition number 5.
Is that true or not true?
True.
State,
Judge, the state moves to waive and abandon the remaining violations and would ask the court to deny the motion to revoke. Judge, you pointed out that this was, the DDRF was held in abeyance. Mr. Flores and I discussed this briefly yesterday with Michelle Hayden as well. And he was asking for SATIF. I told him I was not opposed to SATIF, that I'm okay with SATIF. However, I told him also that DDRF had been held in abeyance back on February 23rd of this year. And that was pursuant to an MTR that was done on a theft of 2,500 enhanced there as well, under 2,500. So the state's position, Judge, is that he should go to DDRF, if not SATIF.
Judge, just as a point of clarification, Judge, when I mentioned SATIF, I was reading the TAP evaluation and I saw SATIF, so that's what I said. But after discussing it with the state, I did look at my notes and we understand that you already held DDRF in abeyance.
we're still within the 1 year, Bianca. Is that evaluation still good? All right, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, you got plenty of time to do it. Is that what you want to do, Mr. Bustos? You want to go to DDRF?
What is DDRF, ma'am?
It is a dual diagnosis residential treatment facility. It is one of the most successful programs that we have. If you qualify and meet criteria, I send you there. The other option is revoke and send you to prison. I mean, sounds like you guys talked about going to residential treatment.
Yes, ma'am. Residential treatment.
All right. Let's do that. I'm going to find that violation of condition number 5 is true. I will deny the state's motion and I will order DDRF placement with mixed supervision and outpatient services when he's finished. Okay, you're gonna have to sign your new conditions. So you're gonna go in a breakout room. You should have nothing else holding you so that you can go to treatment. All right, thank you guys for working this out. I appreciate your patience yesterday and today.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Mr. Flores.
Judge, would you and Bianca go to room 1 with me so that we can speak with Mr. Clark and his attorney, please?
Yes, letter just finished with Mr. Bustos.
Okay.
I'll
If
put
you
in
could
the
go ahead
number
and-
2.
If you could go ahead and come with me, Judge, I think you might be
Yes.
able to answer the questions.
Sure. Thank you, Ruben. Take care. Does anybody need to update the court before I go to the breakout room? No. Hey, Tony.
Morning, Judge. On Dodo
If
de
you're
Rios.
off camera, I have no idea where you guys are at. So that's why I
Oh, I'm
asked.
sorry. Can you hear me?
Go ahead. Uh-huh.
Okay, Dodo de Rios, Judge, is going to be an open plea of truth on an MTR.
And then is it an agreement or
No, Judge.
it's an open plea
Yes, Judge.
on Rios?
Yes.
Okay.
Judge, do you just need the consent on that
Everything.
and the
Everything.
certificate? Okay.
All right, Miss Eco, what is the status of
Good.
yours?
Yes, we have an agreement worked out on the MTR and my client has already signed the paperwork.
Okay, I'll take you up next. And then
Thank
Mr. Rodriguez. Mr. Rodriguez, Daniel, I saw you. Come on.
Judge, I'm in court right now. Can I mute
Okay.
myself for 10 seconds?
Yeah, no problem. I'll circle back with you. I'll be right back.
Rios, wait for your attorney in that breakout room. Thank you.
Abigail,
Yes.
if I email you something, would you forward it to the judge?
Yes, I can do that.
Can you put your email in the chat to me?
Yes.
Does anyone else? Oops. Does anyone else need to update the court? Is that turned off? Can you just make sure the volume is up because you had lowered the volume? Does anyone else need to update the court? Let me look for your client, Ms. Deco, and we'll get started. Is this an agreement to continue? Because I don't have a
Yeah.
trial court.
Yes, Judge, it is.
Okay.
And
All right.
Mr. Lyles is the ADA on the case.
Yes, Judge, we're gonna continue him.
Okay. Let's go on the record, David. I'm sorry, I have to review the file really quickly. There's no notes on the docket sheet. Now I know why. It was Judge Her who took the plea. Okay. Let's go on the record. This is cause number 2020 CR 3378. The state of Texas versus Eric Michael Martinez. Attorneys, please make your announcements for the record.
Emily Laws for the state, Your Honor.
Joanne Akel for the defendant, Judge.
Mr. Martinez, go ahead and unmute yourself and state your full name for the record.
Eric Martinez.
On December the 14th, 2020, Judge Her placed you on deferred adjudication for the third-degree felony offense of assault causing family violence, second offense. At that time, she placed you on deferred for a period of 2 years. Since that time, the state filed this motion to enter adjudication of guilt and to revoke your community supervision. And I suppose we're proceeding on the first amendment.
Yes, Judge.
Go ahead, state.
Violated condition number 1 on or about the 17th day of August 2021 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Eric Michael Martinez, committed the offense of assault in violation of condition number 1.
Okay, thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Martinez, is that true or not true?
True.
State waives the remaining violations.
What is the recommendation?
Your Honor, we're asking the court to deny the motion, continue the defendant on his deferred adjudication, extend him for 3 years, to issue a 90-day Bexar County jail sanction, and for him to register for his outpatient treatment and his Alcohol Anonymous within 2 weeks of him being released from the Bexar County jail.
What outpatient treatment? Is he going to do a private one or one through Bexar County?
It's through Bexar County, Judge. When he had the TAP evaluation, it was recommended. I don't believe the court summary says exactly which one it is, so he may have to get with
Okay,
probation.
I'm just saying that setting realistic expectations, it's not always possible to get that done within 2 weeks, but the AA.
Yes, sir.
That you can do on your own within those 2 weeks. Is the TAP still good? I mean, we're still within the year. What was the original recommendation of the TAP?
It was outpatient treatment, Judge, with Alcohol Anonymous.
Yes, Judge, the TAP is still valid. It was done in December 17, 2020, so it expires December 17, 2021.
I understand. What was the recommendation?
Oh, supportive outpatient treatment.
Supportive. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And what are we doing with the new number 1?
And Judge, we are taking into consideration night mag number 627175.
Yes, sir, I did.
There's a protective order in place. Looks like.
No, the officer said he's coming here in a bit. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Is there a no contact order that needs to go into place?
Judge, it's already in place, and obviously it has been violated, but we would ask that it stays in place.
Do you have a copy of this protective order, Ms. Eagle?
I don't believe so, Judge. Are you looking at the magistrate's emergency order, protective order? No, I do not have a copy of that, Judge.
Okay, let's email that to Ms. Eagle.
And it was my understanding, I'm sorry, Judge, that the children were not covered under any order.
Yeah, it's right there. All their schools are. Yeah. Yeah, this is for the August 17th, 2021 offense. Okay, so this is valid until October the 16th, 2021. I need you to call the jail and I need them to give a copy of this to the defendant. I don't want to have any issues that he didn't know. So can I email it to the jail and then can we just scan it to them? They could give it to him there and then? No, this is on file 360. I don't think they have access to file 360.
Yeah.
I'm printing it. So you can scan it to them. And then we'll scan you a copy, Ms. Eagle.
Thank you, Judge.
Do you understand, Mr. Martinez? You are subject to the protective order right now. You are not allowed to go to any of those places. You are not allowed to have contact with those people. You can go ahead and unmute yourself because you will pick up another case if you do. Violating that emergency protective order is a crime. You can't do that.
I understand, ma'am.
I'm going to tell the bailiff there in the jail to give you a copy. And then if you have any questions, I'll give you a few minutes with Ms. Eagle so that you can go over. In the meantime, you're going to go into the breakout room with probation and you will sign your new conditions. So I do find violation of condition number 1 is true. I will deny the state's motion. Clerks, how many days in does he have?
$98 days.
Deny the state's motion. I'm going to give you a Bexar County Jail sanction that is 90 days. I find that it's satisfied. So clerk, you gotta issue the directive to release them. We're going to alter and amend your conditions to include supportive outpatient treatment. You are to enroll in your treatment and in the Alcoholic Anonymous program within 2 weeks of release.
Okay.
The state is going to dismiss Night Mag 627175. You send me that dismissal, Samuel?
Judges should be in your inbox.
Hold on.
I got it, and I am signing the rejection right now. You shouldn't have anything else holding you. Okay, you can go in the breakout room. Ms. Eagle, do you want to go in there or you're ready to be excused?
I guess I can go in there to see if he has any additional questions about the protective order, Judge.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Judge. It may be excused when I'm finished there.
Yes, ma'am, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Judge.
Your Honor, may I approach?
Yes.
Your Honor, Mr. Clark, can I come back at 2 o'clock and do the plea?
Yes, we have a docket in the afternoon.
All right, I'll be back at 2, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you.
Who was the prosecutor on that case?
Gretchen.
Gretchen.
Okay.
Yeah, I've sent you the email about the deal.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Cepeda, we'll send you the new Zoom link, okay? It's a different one.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. You're welcome.
Sure, you can go take care of that. Oh, yeah, I see. He's not there. Okay. I will pull up his paperwork in the meantime.
Who are you doing next, Judge?
Rogers, if you can get back in his seat, can you call and find out where Mr. Rogers is?
What's going on with Tony Hernandez? I thought we were ready on that one. Is that one not ready? Redo Rios?
That's an open plea.
Yes.
Yeah, we just signed the paperwork and sent it back.
Jason.
county's order over
To a defendant, yeah. Yeah, but I wanted him to have a copy in his hand.
No, I am, I'm sending it to the judge.
Let's get Mr. Rogers sworn in, please.
Already done, Judge. He's sworn.
Does he also have an MTR?
I show only a plea, Judge.
Oh, it's Mr. Clark that has the MTR. Okay. Okay, while Mr. Latimer gets back, let's get ready to go on the record on Rios. Oscar, are you ready on Rios? Where's Mr. Rios? There's nobody in the chair for Rios.
He was just there a few minutes ago, Judge. There he is.
Oh, I remember Mr. Rios. Yeah, you put your head down, but I chewed you out when I sentenced you. Like, I don't understand why you're back in front of me, but let's find out why. Let's go on the record, please. This is cause number 2020 CR 4352W, the state of Texas versus Doroteo Rios. Attorneys, please make your announcements for the record.
Gretchen Plater for the state.
Tony Hernandez on behalf of Mr. Rios.
Mr. Rios, go ahead and unmute yourself and tell me your full name for the record.
Doroteo Rios.
The state has filed a motion to enter adjudication of guilt and to revoke your community supervision. I placed you on deferred back on July 10th, 2020 for a period of 3 years. The tools, right? You punch somebody in the tools. I remember this case.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state, read your first allegation.
In Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Dorito Rios III did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of August and September 2020, violation of condition number 5.
Is that true or not true? Mr. Rios?
True.
On or about the 12th day of October 2020 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Dorado Rios III failed to report a change of address to the supervision officer within 48 hours in violation of condition number 9.
Is that true or not true?
I did report and left numerous voicemails on the probation officer's voicemail.
Okay,
Even contacted the main officer.
That's an explanation, Mr. Rios. That's an explanation. We'll get to the explanations. Right now, I just want to know if it's true or not true.
It'd be a not true, Judge.
Not true to number 9. State?
On or about the 12th day of October 2020 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Dorado Rios III did then and there fail to register for/attend in a substance abuse intensive outpatient treatment program with the Bexar County CSCD in violation of condition number 15.
Is that true or not true?
True.
The judge, the state will just abandon violation of condition number 9. I'm sorry, no one told me that there was going to be a not true, so I will abandon that allegation and proceed on the number 5 and number 15 that the defendant pled true to.
Mr. Hernandez, do you have any witnesses to call?
Mr. Rios will testify, Judge.
Raise your right hand.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this cause shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay, go ahead.
Tell us your name, please.
Doroteo Rios III.
Mr. Rios, you were placed on probation on July 10th, 2020. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
You have admitted to the court that you did not report to the probation office on August and September of 2020. Can you tell the court what was going on during that time period? Did you report for August?
Yes, sir. By
Okay,
phone,
and
via phone.
via phone. And who did you speak to? Do you recall?
No, sir, I do not know who I recall because the number I was given and the probation officer that I was given was not picking up, so I don't know who the officer was. But I did leave numerous phone calls and voicemails to and the main office and the probation. They told me just to keep calling and leaving voicemails.
Okay, we'll get to that in just a minute. But
Okay.
when you spoke to somebody at the probation office on August 20th, what were you instructed?
To keep leaving voicemails.
Okay. Were you also advised that you were going to be receiving a link to report by video?
Are you Stedman?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Did you provide them your email?
Yes, I did.
Okay. And did you ever receive any link or any message from via email from the probation department?
No, sir.
All right. What other attempts did you make to contact the probation department?
I showed up in person, and due to the fact of COVID, I wasn't allowed to be in the building unless I had an appointment with the officer.
Okay. How did you get to the probation department?
Hang on. Can you put your mask down? I'm having a hard time hearing you.
Sure. Okay. Can you hear me now, Judge?
Yes.
Okay. My wife gave me a ride to the probation office, and they wouldn't allow me into the building because of the COVID. I didn't have an appointment with an officer.
When was this? Do you recall?
I believe it was August and September.
Okay. Did you call the probation office at that time?
Yes, sir. And left, like I said, numerous voicemails on the officer that I was assigned to.
Okay. Did you ever tell the officer or leave them a message with your current address?
Yes, I did.
Okay. And you notified them that that was a new address for you. Is that correct?
Yes, only because after I received my paperwork on probation, I went to reading all the things that I was expected of me and of my surroundings. There's a part there where it says associated with other probation officers, parolees, and affiliation with drugs. I removed myself from the first address to a second address, and I did call and gave them and left that address, to which the officer later did show up at that residence.
Okay. At some point, did you actually speak to someone who informed you that you were on their new caseload?
The only time I ever spoke to a probation officer was in October. October, he said he was going to send me a link to do a Zoom, to which I never received. And later on, during that month, he notified me that I have a motion to revoke.
Okay. And how did he notify you of that?
he called me on my cell phone.
Okay. And you had mentioned earlier that someone from the probation department did go to try to visit you at your new address. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. So after okay, so after you were informed that there was going to be a motion to revoke your probation filed, what did you do?
He told me to go in and to the Bexar County Jail and turn myself in so I could go to the judge. And I was afraid to go turn myself in. Why? Because I have no money. I was practically homeless by then. I was living outside his shed at 414. I mean, I just didn't have the funds. I was trying to get all my funds together so I can go in and defend myself.
Okay.
Which worse.
Okay. And what kind of work were you doing at the time?
I've always been a remodeler, and I work on vehicles. And that's what I've been doing at that time.
Okay. And did COVID make it difficult for you to work?
Yes, sir. Even though the snow weather, I mean, it was really, really, really bad.
All right. When were you finally arrested on this motion to revoke the probation?
August. August. No, July 30th.
Okay.
I believe the end of July 30th, July or mid-July. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, July 30th of 2021. Is that correct?
I believe so.
All right. You're asking the court to continue on your probation. Is that right?
Yes. I mean, I've had miscommunication during the time last year because of the weather, the COVID, and being homeless with no cell phone. I was only using Wi-Fi. Yes, I am asking for a second chance because now I have a foundation. My mother has gotten over of the crime I committed last year, willing to give me a home. I have cousins willing to give me a home. I have a foundation to stand on now. I'm not going to be homeless.
And your mother lives here in San Antonio?
Yes, she does.
All right. And you've discussed this matter with her?
Yes, sir.
All right. And what kind of work will you be doing?
Same thing. I'm always been a construction work. I remodel homes, paint, or work on vehicles, whatever opportunity I get to work, I do.
Now, you understand that if the court were to give you another chance, that this would absolutely be your last chance?
Yes, I understand that.
And that there would be no further excuses or explanations. Is that fair to say?
No, sir. I wasn't doing nothing wrong. I was just trying to survive.
All right. It appears that probation may be recommending that you participate in a random drug testing program. Is that, do you have any objection to that?
Look, I'm wanting the program. I need the program.
All right. All right, we pass the witness, Your Honor.
So it's all probation's fault that you didn't do what you were supposed to do, correct?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay, it's your responsibility.
Yes.
And when you didn't get in contact with your probation officer, you could have called the court and explained what was going on and asked the judge to help, because she would have, and you knew that, right?
No, ma'am. I did call my prior defendant, my public defender, and she said you would just keep calling the probation officer. And that's what I kept doing.
And so the probation officer, I mean, they didn't just, the first time that you missed, they didn't file the motion to revoke. They tried to get in touch with you. They went out to your house in September, correct?
Yes, they did.
Okay. And they called and they talked to your stepdaughter.
Right.
Okay. So you knew they were trying to get in contact with you, correct?
Yes, and I returned those calls.
And then you found out that you had a warrant for your arrest in October of last year, correct?
Because I spoke to the probation officer that was assigned to me, and that's what he told me that. Now,
and he told you to turn yourself in, and you didn't do that, correct?
No, ma'am. I couldn't be locked up during the COVID time. I mean, I needed to make money in order to be able to defend myself, to do something for myself.
Okay, and so you hired Mr. Hernandez to be here with you today?
Yes. Oh, he's a court-appointed lawyer.
Okay. And that's what would have happened if you had turned yourself in. You would have gotten a court-appointed lawyer.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How did you get arrested on this? Where were you?
I was leaving my residence. I was gonna go on a job that I needed to go finish. I started off, I've been leveling the house for about a week before this, and working on it by myself, leveling the house out, and I was returning back to the job site.
You were driving
Yes, ma'am.
and you got pulled over,
Yes, ma'am.
and then you had that open warrant.
Yes, ma'am.
I passed the witness, Judge.
You were not arrested on any new offenses, is that correct?
No, sir. Only on the warrant that they were looking for me for.
Okay, and was that close to your home where you were arrested?
Yes, it was.
All right, we'd pass the witness, Your Honor.
No more questions, Judge.
I have no more questions, Judge.
So sorry. Argument, Mr. Hernandez.
Thank you, Judge. Judge, my understanding was that probation's recommendation on this case would be that he would be continued on his probation and that he participate in that, I think it's the IVR testing program, along with intensive drug treatment and the theft class that he hadn't taken. Yeah, I understand he hasn't reported in a while, Your Honor. He did make some efforts when he was first put on probation to contact the probation department. And you know what he's been telling the court appears pretty reasonable and pretty common based on what's been happening during this time that we've been on struggling with COVID. He contacted probation. They evidently were able to contact him. He didn't get the return calls that he thought he would get, and he just essentially got scared and just didn't want to spend the time waiting in jail at that particular time. He wanted to try to collect some money and try to bond out once he was picked up, and it was his intention to surrender himself. He did make attempts to go down there to the probation department in person. My understanding is that his wife took him twice over there to report in person. So he did make some efforts, even though he couldn't contact and wasn't being contacted by the probation officer themselves. So, Your Honor, we would ask the court to give him an opportunity to correct the misunderstandings and the mistakes that he made, and continue him on his deferred adjudication.
Judge, there is a responsibility on probationers to make sure they get in contact with their probation officer. I understand there's issues sometimes with communication. However, it's his responsibility. And when he did get in contact with the probation officer and he said, "There's a warrant for your arrest," he should have immediately turned himself in. And at that point, you would have said, "Yeah, let's get you back on track. Let's follow these recommendations, do a new tap, follow the recommendations." But he didn't. He absconded for almost a year after that. Judge Sadif was held in abeyance when he initially was placed on probation. The state's position is, he had his opportunity. It's a serious, violent offense that you placed him on probation for. He should have complied with that probation. So the state's argument is that he should just be sentenced to prison. If you do not do that, at the very least, he should be ordered to the SATF that he was originally ordered to, and that was held in abeyance.
Okay, well, Mr. Rios, the only way you're going to stay on probation is to go to SATF, because that is what I do as a judge. I give you the least restrictive way to get you treatment. When you don't abide by it, then it's the next level up. When I placed you on probation, you never told me you were homeless. You never told me that you didn't have a phone, that you were living out of a shed. You never told me any of that. So I can't imagine that from July when I sentenced you to August and September, those things happen. Is it possible that they happen? Sure. Was that the best way to handle it? No. No, it wasn't the best way to handle it. And I shouldn't have to chase you when you know one of my biggest peeves is when people know they have a warrant and they don't resolve it. Because then we have to use resources to go find everyone who has a warrant. And I don't like that. If you know you have a warrant, take care of it. Especially in this court.
I would just fight, man.
You could have walked in the door and we could have had a discussion the minute you knew you had a warrant. So I'm going to find that violation of condition number 5 is true, that you failed to report. Number 15 is true, that you failed to attend intensive outpatient. I am going to deny the state's motion, order SATIF. You know what, Bianca? Let's do SATIF local. Let's do ISF local. They have controlled substances treatment there, right? Yeah. Yeah, because there's no wait for that. I want him to go there right away. So bear ISF. No, that's nothing. 2 weeks is nothing. He'll pass medical in that time. I'm not going to ask for a probation report. I'm not going to ask for a probation recommendation, but I am concerned if people are leaving messages and those are not getting answered. So that's all I'm going to say about that. You're going to go in a breakout room to sign your conditions. The wait for that local ISF is 2 weeks, so you'll get out of here faster. All right, that's all I have for that case. Go in a breakout room, Mr. Rios.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, Judge. Maybe excuse.
Yes, Tony, thank you.
Thank
Judge,
you.
I think that's
Thank you,
all
good.
CTD. I think that's all CTD has for this morning. We'll see you this afternoon. Is that okay?
What about Rogers?
That's family violence.
The robbery is family violence?
Yeah.
That it is, Judge.
Oh, okay. Yes, ma'am. We'll see you at 1:30. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Judge, is Mr. Latimer there in the courtroom?
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay.
Were you looking for him?
Yes, but I remember him saying he was gonna go to the courtroom.
You want him to be in trouble? Just tell me. No black and white cookies? I mean, that's
No,
just
he's a nice guy, Judge.
Your Honor, I'm sorry, I was in court, but this is Dan Rodriguez.
yes, Dan.
I think I have a resolution on Mr. Farias. If I could get a breakout room with him for 2 minutes.
Yes. Yes.
I got it.
Thanks.
Do we need a family violence prosecutor to do that? We'll need
He's online.
Oh, he is here. Oh, I
Yeah,
thought
you'll
they
see him in
were-
a little bit.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I'm ready.
Is Mr. Rogers sworn in?
Yes, Judge.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's go on the record. Mr. Rios, you have to go to the breakout room. Abigail, can you go in the breakout room with Dan Rodriguez? Tell him he's probably gonna have to come back at 1:30 because I'm gonna do this plea and then we're gonna take a lunch break.
Okay, Judge.
Judge, can I have just a second?
Yes.
Okay, Judge, I'm ready.
Okay, let's go on the record. This is cause number 2020 CR 11946, the state of Texas versus Gary Wayne Rogers. Attorneys, please make your announcements for the record.
Samuel Wiles for the state, Your Honor.
Mike Latimer for the defendant.
Mr. Rogers is appearing by video conference from the Bexar County Jail. Go ahead and tell me your full name, sir.
Gary Wayne Rogers Jr.
Okay, Mr. Rogers, on the screen, I have the true bill of indictment that was filed in this case. It alleges the offense of robbery. It also alleges 2 paragraphs for habitual offender enhancement allegation. State, can you tell me how we're going to proceed on this case?
Yes, Your Honor, the state moves to waive and abandon the habitual enhancement on both paragraphs and proceeds solely on the robbery as second-degree felony.
Second-degree felony robbery, Mr. Rogers, is punishable by confinement in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, the institutional division, for any period from 2 to 20 years confinement. It also carries a possible fine of up to $10,000. Do you understand the range of punishment that applies to that charge?
Yes, ma'am.
You have the right to a jury trial. You have the right to cross-examine all the witnesses at trial. You also have the right to remain silent. All of these are your constitutional rights. Do you understand those?
Yes, ma'am.
When you sign this document that I have on the screen, the court
Yes.
admonishments, what you're telling me is that you want to give up those rights. Is that what you intend to do?
Yes, ma'am.
Is this your electronic signature here at the bottom of the page?
Yes, ma'am.
If you were not a citizen of, I'm sorry, are you a citizen of the United States? Did I ask you that?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
If you were not, I'm still required to tell you that a plea of guilty or no contest to this charge could result in deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law. Mr. Rogers, are you satisfied with the representation of your attorney?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Mr. Latimer, does your client have a rational and factual understanding of the proceedings against him?
Yes, he does, Your Honor.
Has he been able to assist you in the preparation of any defenses?
Yes, he has.
In your opinion, is he mentally competent to waive his rights and enter into a plea?
Yes, he is.
I will accept the waiver of rights and make it part of the record. Mr. Rogers, on the screen, I have the plea bargain agreement that you have made in this case. I want to go over it with you. And then I want you to tell me if that's your understanding. It calls for confinement in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice for a period of 5 years, no applications for probation, an affirmative finding of family violence, and no contact order with Victoria Lara. Who is Victoria Lara?
My ex-girlfriend.
You understand the no contact order?
Yes, ma'am.
Like no contact whatsoever. You can't write her, you can't take her calls, she can't come visit you. No matter what she says, this order applies to you. The only one that can change that is yours truly. So I'm saying no contact, and I mean no contact. Is that your understanding of the plea?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Mr. Latimer, is that your understanding?
There was one additional item that needed to be put in the plea. Michelle Hayden wrote me on September 2nd that they were going to TIC this criminal mischief case out of CC 15. I can send her the email.
Okay. What is the cause number?
Cause number of that is 646. I'm sorry. The cause number is 646903.
646903. Did you send me a dismissal for that, Samuel?
No, Judge, not yet. I'm seeing if Michelle sent it to you, but if you don't have it, I'll do it right now.
Let me check. She sent me the attachments and stuff, but I didn't see a dismissal.
I'll get it filled out, Judge.
Yeah, I don't have a dismissal for that. Thank you. All right, is that otherwise your understanding, Mr. Rogers?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that your understanding, Mr. Latimer?
Yes, it is.
State, is that your understanding?
Yes, Your Honor.
What is your plea to the charge of robbery? Is it guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
Are you entering a plea of guilty because you are guilty and for no other reason?
Yes, ma'am.
Has anyone forced you to enter a plea today
No, ma'am.
or offered you anything in exchange for your plea?
No, ma'am.
I will accept the plea of guilty. I find the plea is voluntarily made, and I will ask the state to tender proof.
State offers State's Exhibit 1 along with attachments.
We review, no objection, Your Honor.
State's 1 is admitted. Mr. Latimer, are you satisfied the state complied with Article 3914 in this case?
Yes, they have.
I will sign the discovery acknowledgement and make it part of the record. And then just give me a few minutes to read this evidence.
The jail call earlier, we pulled off the litigation industry.
Yeah.
He was communicating that, that's why they pulled him off. It was actually online talking to the female while he was waiting here. So that's why he wasn't in his chair. Yes, ma'am. The jail report. Corporal 14 is disordered.
Let's go back on the record, please. I do find the evidence is sufficient to substantiate your guilt. And I will find you guilty of the offense of robbery as alleged in the indictment. I will assess punishment pursuant to your agreement to 5 years confinement in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, the Institutional Division. You will get credit for the time you have been in custody. There is an affirmative finding of family violence, no contact order with Victoria Lara, and the state is going to dismiss 646-903 in consideration of this plea. This is a plea bargain case. Mr. Rogers, I did follow your plea bargain agreement. You do not have a right to appeal. Thank you. You're excused.
Thank you.
And I'll sign that dismissal, Mr. Latimer, as soon as I get it. Five years TDC. I got the motion to dismiss, so I'll sign it.